Speaking about performances, G, we got the drop on Sunday about the Super Bowl halftime show featuring in New Orleans, Kendrick Lamar. My goodness, out of all the people, you pick Kendrick, who is well-deserving. But what are your thoughts of Kendrick performing and hosting the halftime show in New Orleans at Super Bowl?
You know what, man? People are upset. The hip-hop community, let me say not people, the hip-hop community is upset that Lil Wayne did not get picked. All right? I'm okay with picking Kendrick Lamar because the NFL, people forget all the time. Yes, we watched Tyreek Hill go out and score those touchdowns. We watched last night, the 49ers put up all those points. We watched the game and we enjoyed the game, right? What people forget is that the NFL is a business. And the hottest artist out right now, who had the biggest summer, who had the biggest song of the summer, who's at peak performance right now is Kendrick Lamar. So why wouldn't the NFL capitalize on that and say, you know what? That dude can make us a lot of money.
Yep.
He can make us a lot of money right now. I fully understand and I get it because I'm a businessman and I know I'm about business. Now, is it disrespectful to Lil Wayne, who a lot of people feel should have been? No, not disrespectful because he didn't. What did they do wrong? They picked who they felt was the hottest, which he is. And Kendrick
I do have a question. I'm not all familiar with it. I know Jay-Z is involved in this. I also read that the host of the city is able to pick, but don't you think, there's been conversations that Jay-Z and Lil Wayne beef, all that, don't know much about it. You might know more. Like, do you think he, since New Orleans has the last say, I guess, do you think he was like, I think Kendrick should be hosting it and not Lil Wayne because of X, Y, Z, and basically kind of was hating on him? I don't know. I'm just asking what you think on that.
Right. A lot of people think that, Hov was hating on Lil Wayne, but let's say Lil Wayne's not the headliner.
Yeah.
All right. I think most people would say, well, Kendrick could always invite Lil Wayne to come out. That's not happening.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's not happening. He could, but I doubt that Wayne shows up, but there's a lot of other Louisiana legends that can be there,
and Wayne's heavily involved in sports. He gets on ESPN. He gets on
he's
First
everywhere.
Take. First Take on ESPN.
He's everywhere.
He gets on the Fox one as well. Like he's all over with sports. I know he's a big Packers fan, so he loves football. I thought it was, for me, I feel like it's a miss because what better way for an individual to not just play hip hop songs too, because he does have rock songs and different things like that. He is globally loved by all cultures. And I think that would have been awesome, not giving any way to Kendrick, because I think I'm from the West Coast. So Kendrick is huge on the West Coast. Right. I think it's awesome. Happy for him. But I just feel like culturally for everybody, I truly think it's a missed opportunity not having Lil Wayne performing in New Orleans and then having all the performers that are from New Orleans have that culture really impacted in that city.
Yeah. I mean, for the hip hop community. That's why I keep saying the hip hop community, because we didn't hear this uproar when Beyonce performed in New Orleans.
I agree.
So we can't just say it's like, oh,
but isn't she from there though?
She's from Houston.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Beyonce ain't from New Orleans. She's from Houston. Nobody associated with Destiny's Child is from New Orleans.
Yeah.
She's not from there, but she performed and everybody was just okay with it. It's the hip hop community that has an issue with it because that's what Kendrick Lamar is. With the beef going on and then Jay-Z being over it, it's like, oh, well, he purposely held Lil Wayne. He's hating, and then he picked Kendrick of all people. And I mean, it fits We're not gonna sit here and act like Kendrick haven't been at the top of the world for the last 3 months.
Yeah.
So
That
you gotta
Not Like
capitalize.
Us goes
and then,
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. And then people are like, well, what about it's gonna be in California next? Well, Kendrick might not be at the peak next year.
Yeah.
People like Taylor Swift and people like that, they don't go away. So they can always get picked. But with Kendrick being at his peak right now, it's just, I just think people are looking for something, because there is something there and it can be something. I think people are just like, oh, there's a shot. He taking a shot. Make the money. Make the money. Jay-Z said, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Jay-Z's a billionaire for a reason. He makes money moves.
Yeah.
So he's coordinating with the NFL and saying, hey, listen, you want to make some money? We can have Lil Wayne and we can have Louisiana Legends. They're not going to make the money or bring the money in that Kendrick is right now.
I think Kendrick's going to be going crazy too. I think it's going to be an elite show. Bro, did you see that California
concert he had?
You already know.
Come on, man.
He's going to do that in New Orleans. I already know.
And people need to understand, this is I talk about reality of what it is to be black in America. The reality of who going to be in that stadium, it ain't going to be the hip hop culture. This is the Super Bowl. You know how expensive them tickets are?
Yep.
They going to be mad at the TV. They're not gonna be mad in the stadium.
He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna.
That's what I'm saying, man.
He's gonna go crazy.
That's it. Kendrick is gonna go crazy, and he's gonna play Not Like Us. So get over it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So I'm good with it. A lot of people are upset about it. I'm not one of them. I'm about the money. Capitalize on it. I understand what Jay-Z and the NFL is doing. It is what it is, man. Like, okay, if it ain't Wayne, if it ain't Kendrick, who is it?
Boosie.
Nah.
I wanted to see Boosie up in there, man.
He might, but he can. But Kendrick can bring Boosie out. He can bring out Master P.
He needs to set it off.
He can bring out all of them. That's what I'm saying. Kendrick can still bring them out. The one person that he will not probably bring out is Lil Wayne.
Yep.
For obvious reasons. Now, if Wayne show up, they got their own problems. They got their own issues on their head.